What is up, YouTube? Happy Friday and welcome back to another week of my first year on T. So this week the topic is how we got on testosterone or emotional changes that we felt on testosterone. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about both of those topics on this channel before, so I don't want to be repetitive. So instead of that, I'm gonna kind of go down like a halfway intersection of those two topics. So I'm going to talk about feelings that I've had since getting on testosterone that have changed. So not necessarily my emotions, but my feelings about things outside of myself that have changed due to me experiencing changes on testosterone. So lately I've noticed that I didn't like my leg hair. When I was first realizing I was trans, I was realizing, wow, like I can grow out my leg hair if I want to, because it doesn't matter. Anyone can grow their leg hair out. And to me, I was identifying as transmasculine, so I was like, I don't have to shave my legs if I don't want to, and it's kind of an annoying thing to do, so I just stopped doing it. And it was kind of nice because like I have really dry skin, so it made my skin less itchy. I didn't have to deal with shaving. I got to present something in a masculine way, and I felt like people were perceiving that as a masculine thing. So that was cool, and I just felt like it contributed to my overall passing ability. And other people seeing my leg hair, I feel like I literally would see them like see it and then be like, oh, that must be a guy because they have really thick, long leg hair that they're not shaving. So that was like a thing for me that I decided to start doing to help me pass. And since I've been on testosterone, literally in the past like month, I've been like, you know what, I don't really like leg hair. Like I feel like it's kind of in the way. I actually do like to put lotion on my legs because I just feel like it's a good like healthy routine for my skin and stuff, and it's gross to do with a lot of leg hair. If you know what I'm talking about, like, you know. And I just felt kind of gross about it sometimes, so I decided I don't have to have leg hair just because I identify in a transmasculine way, so I shaved it all. And I feel good about that. Like, I haven't changed my actual bodily presentation other than shaving my leg hair, so I don't feel less masculine than I did before. And so that's been kind of cool. And then along with that, when I go out in public, I feel like people are staring at me less. And because I'm more secure in my own identity and how I feel about myself, I'm less worried about if they're seeing that my legs are shaved and then assuming that I'm a girl, because they're not like outwardly commenting, like calling me ma'am or something like that, just because they would acknowledge in their head that I'm a girl. So because I'm not as worried about how random people are gendering me, as long as they're not outwardly gendering me, I don't care. And so I'm being stared at less and I'm feeling more comfortable in myself. So like, why not? So that's been really cool. And then specifically at the gym, I've felt a lot more secure like doing my workouts just because I feel like I'm being looked at less for like if people just immediately assume that I'm a girl, then they're not questioning my gender through that whole thing, so I'm not worried about it as much. So they're not seeing like my bun and then my leg hair and then being like, I don't understand. And so I can just move on with my day and like do what I want and not worry about people questioning me. So that's been awesome. And it's been kind of weird, like the longer I've been on testosterone, the more comfortable I am like shaving my legs or doing more typically feminine things, which again, whoever you are, you can do whatever you want. And in my experience, I've been more comfortable shaving my legs than I have not shaving them, which is very weird. But that's a big thing that's changed since I've been on testosterone. Something else that's changed that I feel kind of torn about is that the longer I've been on testosterone, the more valid I've felt to stick up for my own gender. So for instance, at work, I've mentioned a few times that I've come out at work officially now, and I've almost come out to everybody. There's people who I don't see every day who I haven't come out to, but for the most part, I'm correcting people and being more confident in myself. And I think it's because my voice is deeper and I'm presenting like my physical body is more masculine. and has become that way over time. And I think there's just things that have come with testosterone that have made me feel like I'm more valid for sticking up for that. And I hate that. Like, it makes me so angry that people can't just accept that I am the gender I'm asking them to address me as or saying I am. And so I have this weird torn feeling where I'm glad that I feel like fortified by testosterone. I feel stronger and I'm more confident in myself. I'm glad that that's there so that I'm willing to stick up for myself, but at the same time I'm mad that it's not just an accepted thing for somebody to know that they are that gender and tell other people to address them that way and be confident in that, and that society doesn't receive them the way that they want to be received because of the typical things that we have built up around men and women. Like, if you see somebody who doesn't have facial hair and has a higher voice, people just assume that that's a girl, and I think that's so unfair. Like, there are cisgender men out there who don't have that, and non-binary people exist, and there's so many reasons that you can't assume who somebody is and how they want to be addressed just by looking at them at first glance. But yeah, those are two big things that I've been having on my mind lately and debating over, because I'm pretty far along on testosterone at this point, and a lot of like the ways that I think about stuff has changed. Not in a way that like I'm different than I was before, because I don't think I'm actually different, but the way that my body has changed and the way people have perceived me because of testosterone has changed my like confidence about certain things and opinions and stuff like that sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted to share those couple of things because I thought they were interesting, and especially the thing with shaving my legs has just been like this crazy like epiphany that I don't have to do that if I don't want to, and I'm still valid in asking people to address me the way that I want to be addressed. So if you're out there and you're questioning doing something that might not fit your typical like gender presentation that people would expect from you, like, do it and just try it out, because you can always go back. Don't worry that things are permanent unless it's like something surgical or hormone replacement. There are permanent aspects to that, so make sure you watch out for that. But like, if it's something simple that can be changed day to day, just try it and see if it helps. Even if it's like something you think of one day, like, try it out. Anyways, if you like this video, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you're paying attention, because we're only posting every other week now. Each person is only posting every other week. We will have content out every week, but if you want to pay attention to somebody who's not posting every week, which is everybody, you need to stay subscribed. Comment down below if you have any video suggestions for me or any specific questions. I really love answering questions, so please comment down below. I'll put my Instagrams in the description box down below as well if you want to go follow me on Instagram, because I put a lot more content out day to day than I do here. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks on Friday. Okay, bye.